Be prepared to be amazed by my awesome artistic skills. Hi guys, this is Kelly Martin, and I'm going to do a kind of a different video for me. It's going to be 3 parts. When I did the blindfold challenge, we had a question from, you can see on my papers, that's not going to work. I had a question from Eamon. Now, either I keep thinking that I say it wrong, and I probably do. So, this is it. Because I say it wrong. I'm so sorry. And she wanted to know how to get into publishing. And to be honest, everybody's way into publishing is very different. So I thought that I can only really talk about how I did it. So this is kind of my draw my life. Not really draw my life because I can't draw. And it's kind of, yeah, you're just going to have to wait for the awesomeness that's going to happen. Okay. Here we go. If you don't know who I am, if you just happen to click on this video just for some random reason, if you saw, oh, how to get into publishing, click, and then this popped up, you lucky duck. My name's Kelly Martin. I have 11 published books. Some of them are self-published, some are with traditional publishers. I've been writing since, oh, that's part of the deal. Here we go. I always feel funny when people ask me for advice because, as I said, I've only really been in publishing for a few years, and I still watch videos and still learn and still try to, I still feel like I'm learning, so I don't feel like I can tell people how to. So that's why I decided to do the origin story of how I got published, and maybe that can help you. Okay, the first part is Kelly, the early years. 1999. I was a senior in high school. Don't do the math. Please just don't do the math. We had to do a paper in English, and I don't remember why we had to do the paper in English, but I remember that I did my paper on being short in a tall world. I'm 5'2". I'm not very tall. So my teacher loved it. And she had the principal come in, and he read it, and he loved it. And that was the first time that I'd ever wrote anything that had got somebody's attention and that they really liked it. And I thought, oh, I could probably do this. I would like to do this. But I didn't. I went to college and went to be a teacher. I have a teaching degree. I'm a teacher. And then I got married, and I don't have a thing for getting married. Apparently that wasn't important in my timeline. I got married in 2003, and I had my first baby in 2005, and then I had baby number 2 in 2007, and then 2008 happened. I have a paper for 2008 because obviously it's important. Not like getting married or my kids or anything. Such a bad person. 2008 happened, and do you know what happened in 2008? Twilight happened in 2008. Now, I had always wrote fan fiction. I love writing fan fiction. I haven't written in a while, but I used to write One Life to Live fan fiction. Todd and Blair. So if you know Todd and Blair from One Life to Live, you kind of can understand why some of my stories are how they are. Yeah. Anyway, so 2008 happened, Twilight came out, and I wrote a fan fiction. This is not a lie. You will think this is a lie. It is not a lie. Shades of Grey. I wrote a Twilight fan fiction called Shades of Grey. I can't actually remember what it was about right now, but I remember that I had like all these comments, and it was like so exciting to post a new chapter, and people will comment, and they would be so excited about the story, and I was like, I want to do this, but I didn't know how. I didn't know how to go from fan fiction to fiction, making my own worlds. And also, Stephanie Meyer had a huge impact because she was a mom of 3 kids, and I was a mama, and I thought, next, I have to see what this is. Oh! 2010 happened. Now, you'll realize that I don't have one for 2005 or 2007, but I have one for 2010. This was my 3rd daughter. There's a point to this. My 3rd daughter was born in 2010, and I was in the July Moms group. There she is. Aww. She's our last baby. I'm done. I'm okay with 3. So, anyway, the point of it is the July Moms group. Remember the July Moms group. Okay? So then, my husband, being the very, very, very nice person he is, bought me a laptop for Christmas in 2011, only it was in August because it was on sale. It was during the tax-free weekend in Tennessee. So he bought me a computer, a laptop computer, which is so much easier when you have kids because you can actually be in the room with them and write. So 2011 happened, and I had my new laptop, and I had my 3 kids, and I was, happy and content. And then I was on, do you remember the message board, the July Moms? We were just chatting one day, and I think we were just talking about goals. I don't even know what we were talking about. And one of the mamas, her name's Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte, if you see this. Charlotte. Makes me think of that very sad. I'm not going there. Charlotte said that her husband wrote a book, and I was all fangirling because I want to write a book too. And she told me about NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, where people from everywhere get together and you write a book. You don't get together, but it's on a website and you write a book. And it's so awesome. It's 50,000 words. So it's not really, you can make a book 50,000 words, but if you don't, it's a good start. Anyway, so that was the end of October. I had just finished the Bible in 90 days, and I knew that I could keep going with something. I knew that I could commit to doing something every day. So I signed up for NaNoWriMo. Yay! Then the book that I wrote in NaNoWriMo was called Crossing the Deep. Now, this was the first book that I'd ever written that wasn't fan fiction. There is a bit of a difference in fan fiction and writing and creating your own little world. So, I wrote my book. I was very happy with it, and I thought, I spent all this time writing it. Why don't I try to get it published? That's what 2012 is about. 2012 happened, and the word of 2012 was edit. I edited my first book. I rewrote it completely 5 times. If that tells you anything about my first book, I completely rewrote it 5 times. And it ended up being edited 19 times in total. I apparently was not a very good fan fiction writer because I didn't understand all. I understood it, but when it was your first book and it was my baby and I wanted the world to be happy with it, so I put a lot of extra time into it. And I'm just jumping ahead. Anyway, edits. Lots and lots of edits. Mainly because of head hopping. Head hopping. This is, this is my skills in life, is drawing stick people, apparently. If the writing don't work out, I'll be a stick figure artist. This says, take my head, take it. I can't read backwards. Please, my creator doesn't know any better. And this says, yay, someone else's thoughts in my brain. Yeah, I had to edit. So I edited and edited and edited, and that is the end of part 1 of this because it's already 10 minutes in. I will do a part 2 on what happened later after some other time. Part 2 is coming up. Dun dun dun. Part 2 is queries. I have a hard time saying that too. Agents, rejections, and fun times. So stay tuned for that. So you know what happens at the end of the story. Subscribe. Please subscribe to see more. Because why not? It's just a little click. You know you want to know how it ends. That sounds so bad. Thumbs up this video. Look. This. Yeah. When the stick people thing wears down, I'm going to do thumbs up too. Thumbs up if you think this video is worth it. I hope you do. Thumbs up. The pictures alone, I mean, really. Share this video with your friends. This one I got creative. Don't leave them out because they want to see it too. Look, he's crying. He says, I didn't get to see that Kelly Martin video. If only my friend had shared, my life would have been complete. Don't make your friends sad. Yeah. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Yes, thank you. You have made my channel more than I could ever actually think it would be. So, thank you. And I can't wait to share more of my story with you. And I hope you like the first part. Like I said, the second part is going to be on agents and query letters and rejections and how to deal with stuff. So, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you for being awesome. This is me being happy. See you in the next video. Goodbye.